How do you get more coaching clients this week? Literally, in this video, I'm going to give you first the conditions that you need to comply with, and then I'm going to give you the next steps that will allow you to double the amount of clients you sign per week the very next week. I'm going to give you the action steps that you need to take during the next couple of days to be able to sign more coaching clients starting today. So first, let's talk about conditions, because if you are this type of person, this type of coach, you'd be able to use the lessons from this video to double your revenue. If you are not, then probably it won't be as helpful for you. But if you sell high ticket, this is the first condition. So you sell offers anywhere between, let's say, like 3K and 10K. If you are somewhere in this range, you're gonna love the video. Second, you only have one offer. I'm gonna show you the ways you can use this one offer to turn it into multiple price points, and I'm gonna explain you why you need that. And second of all, you already have leads. Today we're gonna cover a little bit of how to get more leads, but if you want more info on that, go check out other videos on my YouTube channel, because for us right now, we talk more, like in this video, we talk more about monetizing your current audience instead of building a new one. So if you already have leads, you already have an audience. I'll even do that, like audience. Audience. Again, you need this video. So if you are this guy, then let us begin, and let me show you how you can double your reach. The thing is, your revenue. The thing is, with this type of offer, by having just one offer, one high ticket offer, you're limiting the amount of people you actually help. So imagine your audience. There is a cycle, which is your audience that you have, and by doing this, by doing your high ticket offer, the only offer that you have, you only work with 1% of your audience. So there is a 99% of your audience that is untapped. They can't afford your higher ticket offer, your highest ticket offer, but they still want to work with you. They trust you, but they're just not quite there yet. You can spend months and months convincing them to work with you. I have people joining my program who say things like, I've been following you for 2 years. And it's great. I love them joining my stuff. But as a coach whose program is great, whose program is actually helping people, I want to shorten the cycle, this like lead nurturing cycle. I want people to enter my ecosystem and become clients immediately. Clients, customers, doesn't matter, because I know that my products actually help them. So the more people I can get into the funnel, into the ecosystem, the more people I can help. So what I'd like you to do is to switch your intention. Think of a way how you can help not only just this 1% of people right here, but how do you help the rest of your audience? And it all comes down to this little theme right here. Let me pull up my face a little bit. So there are just 4 stages your clients are in. They're either followers or leads or customers or clients. And right now, the stuff that you do is you try to convince followers to become your clients. You try to convince them to pay you high ticket right away. It's like convincing someone to buy a car before test driving it. It's like how you can convince someone to marry you before you go on the first date. It just doesn't make sense. Same with the coaching world. You want them to test drive your stuff. You want them to like it before they pay you in full. So here's how you do it and how you do it profitably. First, we create followers. Obviously, I use Instagram ads for that. You can use whatever you want. If you want to know more about IG ads, profile visit ads, go check out other videos on my YouTube channel. But with IG ads, we can actually predict how many followers we gain. We can predict how scalable is this model for us. I run anywhere between like 4 and 5x ROAS. So basically, every dollar that I spend on ads, I make $5 back, and this is why I know it's profitable. This is why I know there's a like compound effect, because you start kind of slow, 3-4x ROI, and then over time it builds up to like 7, even 10x. Some of my clients even get like 20x return on investment. Then what we do, we turn these followers into leads, meaning we collect their emails. So I have an email list of like 1,000 people, high quality people, and I do that with out of funnels. If you go to my Instagram page, you will see a lot of like pin videos, highlights. I want them to become leads as soon as possible, because lead as a commitment is an implicit act for help. So they're like, okay, I have a problem, can you help me solve that? You provide them with a free training, you provide them with I don't know, like daily emails, whatever that is, but your goal right here on this stage is to find intent. You want people who have intent to solve their problems, and this is who we have on this stage. But then the interesting stuff starts, because again, you might have this in place already, but your lack of this two steps right here. You try to turn these people into your highest paying clients immediately, which is again pretty hard. You know that your conversion rate on a sales call is pretty much like, I don't know, like 20% at max. You probably struggle chasing prospects, trying to convince them to work with you. I don't have any of these issues. Literally, like the last time we opened spots in my program, I just sent out a couple of emails. I opened up 8 spots and we filled them in 7 to 10 days, somewhere around that. So it's like, for me, it's 8K MRR added without any sales calls, without chasing prospects. I just send them simple Google Docs. And here's why people trust me enough to be there, to get in without a sales call, without like me chasing them. I run workshops. So a workshop, it is not a webinar. It is the stuff that you create for your clients. So I typically get all of my clients on a Zoom call with me, and we sit together and break down a specific part of the funnel. Like last time we did a workshop on inbound leads, how to get more inbound leads with Instagram. We also had a workshop about IG stories, about IG ads, etc. So we break down a specific part of the funnel. And as long as like your funnel consists of like the stuff that you sell consists of multiple steps linked together. So once people get one piece of it, once they understand one small part of the funnel, they want to get the rest. So what I do is I get all of my clients, they all join the call. I provide them with value. There's no selling inside of the workshop, but I also sell tickets to this workshop. For $100, I turn my leads and my followers into customers. So I ask them like, would you like to solve this small problem? I position it as a painkiller. Would you like to solve this problem for $100? For $100, you can get on a Zoom call with clients who pay me anywhere between 5 and 15K per year, and you can solve your issue. A lot of people say yes. So the last data that we had is, as I said, I have 2,000 people here on this stage, 2,000 leads, and I have a list of 79 people who bought the workshop from me, which is, first of all, like $8,000 in additional revenue. So the question of this video, like the question that you had before like watching this video, is how do I make more money? This is how, by introducing a lower tier offer, a test drive of your bigger program. So yeah, 78 people. And what's funny is out of these 78 people, 20% decided to enroll into Social Snipers, which is my higher tier program, my community, and they decided to do that without sales calls because they've test drived my program already. They know how good I coach clients. They've consumed a small piece of the funnel, and it makes them easier for like now to say yes to the bigger thing. Again, I don't ask them to marry me before going on a date. Kind of vice versa. I ask them to go on a date, and then during this date, I ask them to marry me. Or after this date. We also have a couple of email automations to make sure that they understand that there's a bigger offer on the back end. And obviously I have a community, $250 per week, and I have a inner circle, my one-on-one program where I work closely with every single client, and this is $500 per week. Again, if you run a high ticket offer and you only take paid in fulls, first install the weekly model. Weekly pricing is taking over the coaching space. It's now a no-brainer. If you don't have a weekly price option, then you're kind of screwed because other people do. And also run the workshop. Introduce a small piece of the funnel, sell tickets to it, but make it valuable for your clients. Don't run webinars. Webinars suck, but workshops, killer. So 78 people, and 15 of those decided to buy the bigger stuff that I have without sales calls. So this is how you do it, and I call this system an offer, like I call this whole thing an offer gravity law, which like your offer has levels to it. So you don't come up with multiple offers. You don't create like one separate course, one separate community, one inner circle. No, you don't do that. This is basically the same, like the promise is the same. You're gonna get, like for me, for example, you're gonna get to 20K per month, well, without sales calls, with one IG ad and Google Docs. This is the promise, and I monetize access. So the more access to me you want, the more you pay. So here at this first level, you see like my offer has levels. The first level is obviously like the workshop. You're gonna get me for an hour on a Zoom call. The questions that you ask are limited. I only talk about specific part of the funnel. I don't answer questions about the rest. So it can help you get unstuck with your current like problem, issue, whatever, but it can't really support you on your way to a bigger goal. For that, you need a community. Community is anywhere between 100 and 300 bucks, like 350 bucks per week. And for that, you get a group access to me. You're allowed to ask questions on Slack. You're allowed to join all other social sniper calls, but you don't have access to me one-on-one. Because for that, you need inner circle access. You need my inner circle offer that is anywhere between 350 and 700 bucks a week. And here you get unlimited calls with me on demand, private, Zoom, a smaller kind of group of people moving into the same direction, stuff like that. So we don't come up with different offers, we come up with levels to one specific offer. And the law stands for when people enter your ecosystem, when they turn from followers into purchasers, just enter with a simple offer, like could be a workshop, 100 bucks workshop. Obviously, you are not making a lot of money with workshops, like 100 bucks, what's that? But when they enter your ecosystem, the natural path of lead will move them through your circles. And it's easier to get a yes to a bigger thing if you already got a yes on a smaller thing. It's so easy to turn someone from a customer to a client. It's hard to turn them from a stranger to client. It's hard to go from a follower to client. It's easy to go this way. Follower, lead, customer, client. So you started the video with the question, how do I get more clients for my coaching business? The answer is simple. You need a weekly pricing, because this way you can convince 80% more of people to join. Weekly pricing there speaks to their current money situation better than any paid in fulls. Second of all, you need a workshop. So try running a workshop on a topic that your followers are asking for. In my case, like IG ads or like selling without sales calls, Google Docs, whatever. Try running a workshop on that. Help your clients, serve your clients better with this workshop, but also invite your followers to come for 100 bucks, and on the back end, set up systems to upsell these people into a bigger offer, into a community or inner circle. By using the offer gravity law, you can work with more people, you can help more people, you can convince people, but also you remove friction. It's so easy to pay someone 100 bucks. It's like 3 times going to like pretty nice restaurant, maybe even 2 times. So it's easy to start. But once you get the value from this smaller product, it's easy to say yes to a bigger one. It's easy to say yes for something that is $250 per week. You already got value from it. Like you already got value from a piece of it. You test drive the stuff now you want it. And then once community offer worked for this person, they're likely to join your inner circle because they're likely to want more access to you if you proved your competence as a coach. So yeah, here's how you get more clients starting today. Just apply this offer gravity law in your business and you're going to see more clients joining your stuff.